Yappers Unite, it's JahJahHenny, and today I'm checking out Sweet Night by V from the original soundtrack for the show Itaewon Class. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Itaewon. I feel like I'm saying it the same every single time I say it, but hopefully I'm saying it correctly as usual. Let me know if I'm not in the comments. I should be saying it correctly considering I watched this show. I actually am a fan of Itaewon Class. I have not finished it yet, so hopefully there's no spoilers in this. If there are, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna finish the show regardless. But this is one of my favorite K-dramas, I have to say. And you're probably like, if it's one of your favorites, why haven't you finished it yet? I haven't been watching a lot of television, like TV shows lately over the last year. I'm not sure why. So I still have a couple episodes to finish this series. But I really love the show so much. I love the story. I actually recently told my mom about the show. I was like, because she has been watching a couple shows, finishing up a couple of shows on Netflix, and I was like, hey, if you're on Netflix, you might as well check out Itaewon Class. And I gave her like a brief synopsis for it because I feel like this is a show that she would enjoy. And it's wild because I didn't realize until you guys told me that V did a song for the soundtrack for the show. I had no idea, but that's really cool. So it's possible that maybe I've heard this song before and didn't realize it was him, but I feel like I probably haven't. But I'm very excited to get into it. So without further ado, let's check out this track.
On my pillow can get me tired. Sharing my friends your truth that I still the door is open, close the window. Can one time with you and me, not my forever's falling down. Wondering if you'd want me now. How could I know one day I make a feeling more, but I had already reached the shore.
This song is making me want to go and watch the show right now, finish the show right now. I'm just remembering how I felt when I first started this show, and I forget, it's been so long since I've watched it, but when the main character, when his father was killed, it's just, oh, that got me right in the feels.
'Cause we were ships in the night.
Something so like ethereal about the way V is singing, like his voice it's just fantastic.
We were ships in the night. I'm wondering, are you my best friend? Feels like a wave was washing through my mind. I wanna ask you if this is all just in my head. My heart is pounding tonight. I wonder if you are too good to be true. And would it be alright if I put you back?
I gotta finish this freaking show, man. I have to finish this show. This is just reminding me how good this show is. So I have to say, that song was really, really good. Something about that song just like, whew, just made me feel like I was floating, you know? It's just so, it really hit me in my feels, I will say. It hit me right in my feels. And I realized it's called Sweet Night. I think the name of the restaurant in the show is called, what is it called? Honey Night? Is that what it was called? Let me go back and look to be sure. Yeah, it's called Honey Night, and honey is sweet, so that's interesting. Wow, like this was a really fantastic song, and I think it's so great for the show too. Like it's really really captured the feeling that I had when watching the show, because obviously if you've watched the show, which I'm sure many of you guys have, it's a humorous show. It's funny, but it's also a show that is so deeply emotional, and it gets you in your feels, like, you know, like for the main character and for his employees too. Like, for honestly, like, this is a show that like really makes me like, there's been times where I was watching the show and it definitely had like certain episodes, certain scenes that made me cry, that made me tear up, like just like really really got me in the feels. And this song really like took me back to like the way the show made me feel. Like, it really was giving me that feeling all over again. And so I have to finish this show. I absolutely have to finish this show. But fantastic song. Thank you to the folks who recommended this song to me, because I had no idea that he did this song for the show. I had no idea. I haven't listened to the soundtrack for the show, which I should. I don't know why I haven't, but I didn't know that he was a part of the soundtrack, and I'm just really blown away, because this song, once again, he was hitting them notes. Like, he sings so deep, but a lot of you guys have said like his range is so wide, you know, for him to be a baritone. It's really impressive, honestly. But yeah, big fan of this song. It's just beautiful. It's just a gorgeous song. Really, he was really able to capture the spirit of the show, I think, for sure. So oof. Like, I'm just like, my heart is just like, ugh, it's just breaking all over again. Honestly, I think I'm probably gonna queue the show up tonight a little bit later to watch, because like I said, it's been a while since I've watched the show, but I really enjoyed it. I just kind of stopped watching all of the shows that I was watching at the same time, but I'm definitely going to have to get back into this one. And let me know. I'm sure it was, but I don't know which episode, so let me know, was this song featured on an episode of the show, which again I'm sure it was. And if you know which episode, let me know so that I can know like when to expect it, or if it was an episode that I watched already, I'll go back and watch it and listen out for what scene the song played in. But just beautiful song, wonderful, and a really really great show. If you've never seen Itaewon Class, I absolutely recommend it. It's once again, it's one of my favorite K-dramas that I've ever seen. I like K-dramas. I watch a bunch of like, I watch K-dramas, and then there's some like, I think Taiwanese dramas, and there's a few shows that I've really been into. There was what was the other one? Semantic Error. I love Semantic Error. Like that's one of my favorites as well. Banging soundtrack for that show as well. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the show. Big fan of V, and this song was fantastic. So thank you again for recommending it. And that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, you can leave a like. I would like it if you left a like a lot. I would really appreciate it. And I appreciate you for watching. And watching many of my videos, because I see a lot of you guys coming back in the comment section on multiple videos, so I really do appreciate that. And if you're one of those folks and you haven't subscribed yet, you might as well subscribe to my channel as well, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if I can do reactions to K-dramas on YouTube. I don't know about the copyright restrictions and everything like that, but if I could find a way to do that, I probably will, because there are so many shows that I have on my list that I have not gotten to yet, because once again, I have not really been watching a lot of television, but there's a lot more that I need to get into, including finishing this show. So I will absolutely figure out the best time for me to do that. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks again if you are still watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.